thank you again for VoiceUp for inviting me here. Really appreciate the opportunity to share some ideas. I've already been teaching now about 26 years, and it seems like a very short time to me, but for some people out there, it might seem a very long time. The experience that I had as a teacher has really been, as far as I'm concerned, a real blessing. There's only a few jobs I can think of where you can really influence people's lives. I was fortunate in these 26 years to meet some really wonderful students, and some of them are out there watching right now. But I also lost a number of students over the years as a teacher. And today's talk, a very short talk, is to share some of those ideas about how they influenced me. When the students have passed away as a teacher, you take it to your heart and soul, and it really influences the way you teach, and the passion that you carry with you is really critical to last as a teacher. My real point here is that I wanted to share the idea that you all have lives that you have to live within the context that you are given, and you need to make the best of it. One of the opportunities that I've had the opportunity here in Hong Kong to do is to talk to a different kind of student. I spent 19 years in Australia, and I had a very wide, diverse group of students, but in Hong Kong I've been introduced to a very different type of student. I found them to be very competitive, very focused, very academically inclined, something not necessarily the majority in the places that I've taught at. And it's been quite inspiring to see such an amazing group of young people. What I really want to say also is that you can be really focused on endpoints. You can be very worried about your outcomes, but I think there's a journey there in your life that you need to go through, and you need to embrace that. One of the slides I put up here was about famous people, and I know a lot of people who are very target orientated. Many very good students focus on the idea of having heroes and people that are famous for them to aim for. A lot of these people up here are people that have inspired me when I was younger, and even still inspire me today. This is a starting point. Right now, whatever your age, whether you're young or whether you're a senior person like myself, you need your heroes, and that's a starting point. Whether you're halfway towards your dream or the beginning of your dream, whether in that end part of your life where you've achieved many of your dreams. So I suggest to you, as young people, if you really want to try to achieve your dreams, you need to have some inspiration in your life. In the third slide, I've got up there real people. What I mean by that is there are heroes all around us. Your mothers, your fathers, your teachers, the policemen, the firemen. And these are people that should also inspire you. And I hope that as you live your life, you look around really carefully. That is, the ordinary people that people call ordinary, I think, are extremely extraordinary. They live their lives with a lot of pressure, with a lot of stress, and yet they're still able to deliver so many important outcomes. So as young people, I hope you open your eyes and really see these heroes around you. And hopefully they can continue to inspire you to move forward with your life. The next slide is just a targeted life process towards your dreams. There's a number of points up there, if you can click through it. I really believe that as a young person, you need to start with where you've been dealt with. If you happen to be fortunate and you've got great parents and the support you comes with a great school like RSHK here with great resources, you should make the most of it. You should really embrace it. The experiences that are available in your life right now, doing something like VoiceUp, going out doing community service, these are all important experiences that will help you lead towards the opportunity to achieve your dreams. Skills. I've been a teacher for reasonable amount of time and I'm still learning the job. There's so many wonderful things out there in life that you can pick up. A lot of skills. I'm still not musical. I still can't draw. It's something that I'm still working towards bit by bit in my life. And maybe one day I'll be able to achieve something with that. But that's just another part of my own personal dreams. I'm sure you'll have your own personal dreams that you want to achieve. And even though you're very young or you're very old, it doesn't really matter. You just got to keep moving forward in your life. The next point, which I think VoiceUp is really important for, sharing your ideas is not just putting yourself in the spotlight with other people. Sharing ideas is an opportunity to gain insight as to how you can move forward. You know, talking to your parents, talking to your teachers, talking to your friends, they can give you many, many insights as to how you can move forward towards your dreams, whatever those dreams are. I'd also like you to think about the idea of failure, as I think a lot of the speakers will talk about. Failure itself is a natural process of our life, and we really should take that as an opportunity, a positive opportunity to try to learn more. I, as a teacher, don't want to stress failure as a negative. I'd rather we embrace the idea that through failure you're going to learn so much more about what you can and can't do, and where you can move forward and where you can push yourself a little bit further. So to me, failure is actually a really good thing. And I don't have any problems with dealing with failure in a sense, as a teacher and also as a person. So I hope you as young people say to yourselves, you know, I failed, but that's okay. I'm going to learn from that. And I will move towards whatever that dream is that I'm trying to get to. The second last point here is change. My life started with a lot of difficulties. And I had to do a lot of different things. I had to change a lot. And I know that if the students that I lost, if they'd been alive, I'm sure they would have gone through many changes too. And change is an important part of our life. We need to embrace that. We need to understand that there are many pressures on our day-to-day lives, and we need to adapt to those things. And that change is a very powerful motivator for us. So take failure and change and take it as a positive step towards moving towards your dream. The final point is really to be brave. Take a risk. We only have one life. We really must take the best of it. So, with the final slide, I really want you to understand that as a teacher, my focus is only on the students. I'm not worried about grades. I'm not worried about my ranking as a teacher or ranking in the school. If everything that I do as a teacher works well, then the ranking and the results will speak for itself. My focus is on what you as young people have, what you need to move forward towards. I'd like to support that. So as a teacher, I'd like to think that my job is not about what number it is, as some of the previous speakers and probably other speakers will talk about. I worry about what you guys do. I worry about what you guys think about. And I worry about how I can support to get you towards your dreams. And as parents, I hope that you will understand and support your teachers so that we can move forward to help your kids achieve their dreams. I guess the final point here is to say that I've been very, very lucky. I live my dream every day as a teacher. I get out of bed and I'm happy to be where I am. It's got nothing to do with status. It's got nothing to do with the money. It's all about the idea that I'm available and I can help. And I hope that your dreams, whatever they are, will give you that opportunity to go through that life process where you can make a difference and you can move forward. Thank you very much for the opportunity.